Good morning, my name is Katinka. I'm the seamstress at the cottage and welcome back. As you can see, we're in a new location. Laura from Sewing Up Style made a joke a while ago and she said, start a game, where is the seamstress at the cottage at this moment? Well, lately my life has literally been like that and we could ask that question. So where am I at the moment? I'm somewhere in Pretoria, but I haven't figured out exactly what the location is. But it's spring, and South Africa's spring is so different from America and all the other places that I've been lately. But I love it. And I love it in the Pretoria area. The jacarandas are flowering, and there's like these purple streets everywhere. Now, you guys from the southern hemisphere, like Australia, I'm sure you've seen jacaranda trees. They are just exquisite. So there's a legend that if you are, because there's a big university in Pretoria, if you are studying here and you walk under the jacaranda tree and the blossoms fall on your head, then you will get married. So maybe I should go and do that. I'll think about that. But in the meantime, there is a wedding coming up. A young man that has been part of my life basically all his life is getting married, and I'm so excited. And him and his bride-to-be are just the sweetest two people. And so I've always said to him, if you ever get married, I'll either make her dress or I'll make something for you. So he came back to me and he said, I want a waistcoat. So I found this beautiful cotton velvet. Now, I don't know if you know, but velvet, so the texture of fabrics, it's about how you weave it. So with velvet, it actually have a little pile on it, and that's what's causing it to make the velvet. So it's beautiful. I won't go back to this shop though, because this guy, he doesn't have any prices on his fabrics, and every time I went, he would charge me differently. So much so that the last time it was like a third more than he charged me the previous time, and it was the same roll of fabric. So I won't support him again, but I'm glad I got this fabric. So what did I make with it? Like I said, this young man wanted a waistcoat. Now, he gave me permission to put photos of him, and I'll put that at the end. But this last week, I was sitting in quite a cramped space, and that's something I'm getting really good at, is to be able to sew anywhere. I literally packed my granny sewing machine, went on the plane with it as hand luggage, parked it between my legs, and off we came all the way from Mossel Bay to this area in Gauteng. And I've been sewing. It's not always conducive for my back, I must say. I have real bad hip pain at the moment, but I just need to stretch. It's also my own fault because I haven't been stretching. And I sat down and made his waistcoat. So I'm going to put in a lot of the footage of making the waistcoat and do it a little bit like a tutorial on this video, and it's going to come up now. So he asked me to make him a waistcoat, and this was the fabric we decided on. It's a beautiful green velvet, but it was quite an expensive fabric. So I have made the whole waistcoat out of the lining, because I do need the lining for the waistcoat, and we now need to do the alterations on the lining so it is ready to use those pattern pieces to cut out the smart expensive fabric. So the lining has been done and I had my first fitting, and then what I do is on the one side I would do all the corrections, which I did, and now I need to unpick the lining, transfer the corrections to the other side, and then cut out in the velvet fabric as well. Look at the velvet fabric, all this fluff. It is literally everywhere.
If I had a boat, I would sail out, take every brother and sister of mine.
I've cut out the waistcoat and I am waiting. We're going to the shops now so I can actually go and find fabric for the lining. Okay, I'm set up for the day. Over here is the ironing station, and I got a light for my sewing machine. I'm so happy about that. Everything is cut out, and now we're going to sew this all together. We have 2 days till the wedding. I just sewed it the wrong way, so it's easier to unpick the back seam than to unpick the shoulder seam, because I've already sewed it top stitch and everything. But yes, sometimes it's just part of sewing. You make mistakes and then you have to unpick. And this is one of my favorite unpicking tools. I don't know if you know them, but oh my goodness, they work so well. Get one.
Roll in the sunshine and sleep when it's dark, hoping to find somewhere we can calm. But it's black, yeah, it's black. Oh, the water's
with this velvet, I decided to start the buttons by hand, buttonholes, because I really want them to be the right shape and the right size. And then tomorrow, when I can see, I will just go over them with the sewing machine and tidy them up. Or I might just sit and do buttonhole stitch right around all of them. I want to do one more, so it's getting 4 buttons.
If I had some time, I'd be biting it well. But my house is on fire, there's no one left to tell.
And I just do the outline of the buttonhole with little running stitches. And with this fabric being so thick, I actually have to do like this, where I put them in and out. I can't just do a running stitch all at once. But it also, I find it holds it better. Okay, it's this far, and now I'm going to cut it open and then just do over stitches right around.
What is given, the doors have been sealed.
Just make sure the button fits.
God is real. I'll pick you violet flowers if I get there faster than you. I'll pick you violet flowers if I get there faster than you. 'Cause it's mad, yeah, it's mad. Oh, the whole world.
So I've decided I am going to try and do the buttonholes. My light is broken. Oh, I can't see. Let's see if I bring this closer. My light is broken. Not the light bulb, the light itself. And I cannot see. No, I can't see. Oh, this is so frustrating. Maybe if I use my phone. Okay. I'm going to hold the phone like this because then it shines there. And then I'm just going to sew. Because now I can actually sew it. Oh, I unplugged my sewing machine because there was a thunderstorm. Let's try again.
Cause it's mad, it's all mad, it's mad out there. Cause it's black, yeah, it's black. Oh, the water's black. Cause it's black, it's all black, black water.
Another thing, there has been 2 beautiful little poodles here. Poodle 1 and Poodle 2. They are so cute. And I have been, and that's one barking. Poodle 2. Shh. That's one barking over there. And they are too cute for words. I just adore them. And tomorrow night, I have the lovely opportunity to babysit them. So I'm really excited. And so I think another thing is I'm only going to put this video up tomorrow because I don't want to expose his wedding outfit, even if it's just the waistcoat, until the wedding. So this video will only go up on Saturday. And yes, that is everything. I hope to get back to my normal life soon. I love traveling, I love adventures, but I'm kind of adventured out. There's been a lot of things in the last while, and I must say, I feel it in my body and I feel it in my soul. And it's time to just reorganize and just go and spend some time with God and see what He wants me to do next. I always appreciate each of you coming along on my adventures. I know it's quite a feat to keep track with what I'm up to next, but yeah, I appreciate all of you, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.
Oh, the water's black, 'cause it's black, it's all black, black water.